Hello and welcome, I am Carynx and this is Dark Souls 3. And today we are going to square off against the last of my base game nemesis, the Nameless King, who, as far as lore is concerned, could potentially be Faram, the sun's firstborn, who has cast out of the annals of history and account of siding with the everlasting dragons during the Dragon Wars. Well, strategy time in a moment. First things first, I am going to change my magic lineup to Magic Shield. That's basically the only thing I will have equipped. Magic Shield and naught else is going to be useful in this particular fight. Of course, that means I want my sorcery catalyst on this end again. On the right hand though, otherwise I can't enchant my shield. Do I want anything at all in my left hand? Well, I don't think anything would be particularly useful. What I'm gonna do though is spend some of my souls on purchasing these. Because magic damage is what works best in the first phase. Fire damage too, I think, though is definitely not particularly weak to lightning from what I remember. It's a true shame I'm not on the caster build, because in spite of having apparently really high bleed resistance, it's incredibly easy to get to proc bleed in the first phase. Like 2 casts of Doors is annoying, even if the lack investment are perfectly sufficient to proc bleed. And of course things like the Mercury Fog would work incredibly well as well. But I have none of these things available because this time around I am a proper quality build. I have no idea why my controller was still moving. Let's just get back to Archdragon Peak for now, and then I still need to modify my ring setup somewhat. I mean, I'm not too worried about the first phase. It's a bit of a clusterfuck because the boss is very large. Unfortunately I don't have a really big weapon, because it'd be really easy to go for the head that way. Could pose a bit more of a challenge to go for the head with my current weapon though. I suppose we will see. The first phase is pretty much going to be down to dodging either the various bite and lightning strikes from the boss. Want to stay somewhere in the front of him. The spear launch from the rider that sits on top of the dragon isn't too big of a deal, it can be dodged to the side. And makes a pretty good opportunity to get some hits in on the head. If we can actually stagger the wyvern, we can get a pretty big PP damage post in. Especially with the Horned Ring on. I will swap the Calphus Milk Ring though. Yeah, I'm definitely going to swap the Calphus Milk Ring for the Thunder Stoneplate one. Because the lightning damage hits like a truck in this fight. Which is also why I'm using Magic Shield. I mean, Stamina Region is going to be nice. We'll see how it goes, but maybe I want to use the Lingering Ring as well. Though Magic Shield already has 60-second space duration, so that's pretty good. Second phase, that's where things are going to get interesting. Namely because there will be 3 major mechanics to pay attention to. One mechanic happens when the boss raises his weapon above his head, kind of. What causes a lightning stake to be called upon your head. Requires very precise dodging, or just block it. Well, probably block it for the most part. And he really likes following this attack up with one of his 2 charger moves, which are both absolutely lethal. And it's really fun, because he has two different types of charge attacks in second phase. One of them he will be charging at you from a waist level, and on the other one he'll be doing a kind of Dragon Slayer Ornstein style charge attack. They have to be dodged differently though, because the waist level charge attack has really insane homing. So you need to either dodge away from him in a straight line or dodge into the attack in order to evade it. Whereas with the other charge attack you definitely want to dodge sideways. If you dodge into the shoulder level charge attack though, you're definitely going to get hit, and if you try to dodge sideways when you're being homed in with the waist level charge attack, you're also going to be definitely hit. I don't remember which one of the two, but one of the two also is followed up with a move that's just like Dragon Slayer Ornstein, basically, where you get lifted up and skewered with the spear and then electrified, which I am not sure will be able to survive. But just see how this goes for now. Let's pull the lever and challenge our greatest base game nemesis. As usual though, fear is what works the most against you as the player in this game. So who knows, perhaps it's not going to be that bad. I just have never really done a proper melee fight against this boss, so we will see. Actually, now that I think about it, I have fought against him in melee, I believe, but that's with a great shield and a really big weapon, and it was mostly being the Mage shield. And the storm is rolling in, and now nothing will remain. Let's see whether or not we're going to get him, or this episode is going to turn into a death montage deluxe edition. I mean, so far I haven't really struggled against any of the bosses, if you're being fair. Not counting Pontiff Salve and the like. The Phantoms really ganked the living shite out of Pontiff. Didn't expect that. We're walking on clouds. Alright, I do need my magical reason over here. Might remove all the other items just to make navigating easier. This boss fight is going to be serious mode. Alright, of course I do need magic shield on. And in we go. I like it. That blue equipment. And here he is, the King of the Storm. That's what that chicken leg wyvern is called. Okay. Really, you can't just get through a guard like that, can you? Okay, need to get away. That's gonna be fire. I'm burning way too much healing already. Okay, good. Also good, kind of. Lock-on is not that good. Ooh, knock him straight over. Oh, where am I hitting? I have a short weapon. Ah, crap. Stay in front of him. Here we go, here we go. Okay, not too bad. Just stay in front of him for the most part. Now the real fight begins. This armor looks pretty over the top. You can just about make out the face below that, but it looks deformed and hollowed. Okay, will I have time to put on my magic shield at the start of this? Spawn pretty far away from him, but I'm not sure. I'll risk it. I will risk it. Damn, son. Damn. Okay, do big PP damage. Very big PP damage. Don't think I should rely on magic shield too much here, to be honest. Doesn't seem to be working that well. Might have lost practically no souls anyway, did I? Let me ember up though for that extra HP. It's more important to keep my stamina, leave my weapon enchant up, I suppose. Oh, my soul spawned right out here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we'll apply a magic shield at the start, but it doesn't seem to be that essential. Well, yeah, first phase is indeed not that big of a deal. So I'll just keep in front of him again like we just did. Let's try not to use lock gun. Seems to be more of a liability, I was gonna say. Can you get up? Thank you. Oh. Damn it. Too late. Damn it, didn't have to stamina for that. Okay, fire. I was not out of range. Oh. Well, thank you for that damage. Very cool. Not exactly sure. Yeah, that was the waste level 1 where you're supposed to charge into him. I am not sure how I'm going to deal with you yet. And that was the other one. Oh, my man's got some combos. His combos are dirty. Hey boy, it'll take me some time to figure out how to properly fight this one in second phase. Might actually keep the Ember around as a little health boost at the start of second phase. Not that essential to have early on, evidently. Wait, cannot get souls now. Well, just a couple hundred, not like it matters. Definitely gonna need a different strategy for I mean, the thing with second phase is you made pretty much the same as in the first one. You want to get him staggered. Just not entirely sure how this is going to go over. And here we go. First attack always seems to get me. That's just bad dodge timing. That's a really awful dodge timing. I think it dodged into it as well instead of to the side. That's stupid. Okay, I see a result. Let's go and do this again. I'm gonna run in ways closer to where he spawns. Still open up with that, do you? Fire breath. Fire breath. Again, jeez. Fire. No. This shit. Ooh. Okay, it's not safe to attack in the mid of any of his combos. Stamina. Oh yeah, that was this one. I should have blocked that. Whew. Oh, my health. Oh, my health. Oh. Oh, it was invigorating. And equally terrifying. You know, it's getting serious when I'm not talking during a boss fight. And also when I'm using the fancy moves in the process. Oh, I got my heart rate pumping. It's over. Well, until we get to Ashes of Ariandel, it'll be smooth sailing. Soul of the Nameless King and some ADK souls or whatever. Yes, ADK. Oh, my health. Ah, that was beautiful. Yes, get my dexterity ring back out if you would. And also let me get my proper equipment in. Yeah, acid reflex. We're just gonna go light this bonfire, and yes, this is the one room that we saw earlier, and we're just above us. What was that? Like 5 attempts, I think? 4, 5, something like that. Expected it to be worse, so there is that. And a Titanite slab. That is my third one since I spent the other 2. So I guess I can now make my shield +5. Let me take a look around though. There's going to be more items scattered around this room somewhere, including an armor set if I'm not mistaken. That fight was good fun. Once both gates are open now, this leads straight back to the start. Oh yeah, guess I can remove you again and get my very good carving back on. Yeah, the very good one. It's the one I want. And I'm pretty sure there's one more thing lying in the arena here somewhere. At least I think there was. Or maybe I'm oh yeah, here it is. The Ornstein set. Right, that's Archdragon Peak concluded. let's go and spend our souls and not die in the process here. What am I doing exactly? Should just be able to run down the stairs here and get to the bonfire. Yeah, perfectly safe. Right, I do need to swap my spells around though, because I need my Carthus Flame Arc back, I need my Report, I need my Fire Orb, and I need my Profuse Sweat. Probably not even going to use that much in the next area, so I might as well put Great Combustion in, you never know. And then we're going to return to Firelink Shrine. Nameless King. Yeah, it went a lot smoother than I had expected it to go. Fortunately. Right, let's go take a look at the soul we found. Soul of the Nameless King. The Nameless King was once a dragon-slaying god of war, before he sacrificed everything to ally himself with the ancient dragons. Yeah, does sound like it would be Faram. It's all coming full circle. And well, while we're here, let me take a look at some of the rings we found as well. Such as the Ring of Steel Protection. The Night King was... wait, I should start from the top. Ring of the Night King of Ancient Legend. Increases physical damage absorption. Yeah, it's referring to King Rendell. He was said to be a light of steel on the inside, such that even the talons of mighty dragons did him little harm. I've got the Thunder Stoneplate Ring, a symbol of true knights, and yellow stoneplates are granted to those who would become dragons. Increases lightning damage absorption. Fair point, if you put a piece of the dragon form on, you take a big hit to lightning resistance. Which is already pretty low if you're wearing any kind of plate type armor, so that'll be interesting. And there was something else. Dragon Scale Ring. Never read that, did I? Ring of Osiris, former king of Lothric. Reduces damage from backstabs, by like a third. In his later years, Osiris became fascinated with dragons. After going mad, he was more commonly known as the Consumed King. Many assassins were dispatched to his domain, but none returned. And the Consumed King ascribed his resilience to the divine protection of the Dragon's Guild. Well, he did at long last fall to us. And of course the good old Calamity Ring, made from the orange eye of a calamitous dragon. Receive double damage. And this ring has no useful powers and is merely a symbol of dragon worship. A thing quietly passed down amongst its most fervent adherents, some of whom become convinced the task has been bestowed upon them as a sacred duty. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this gives you minus 100% absorption, and also doubles the negative effect of any other absorption reducing things you have equipped. Mine's 59. Fuck me. Let's actually give this a spin real quick if we put all the clatterings on. Minus 100 physical absorption. I'm gonna go spend my souls real quick, but after that I want to see how much damage I'm actually going to take now. It's basically transforming us into a sheet of paper.
Aha, so.
Yeah, speaking of twisted souls. With the Lightning Storm Miracle, the Storm Curved Blade, and the Dragon Slayer Sword Spear. And that's one of the 3 reasons why you need to do New Game Plus 3 in order to get all of these. The Dragon Slayer Sword Spear, a dragon hunting weapon from the Age of the Gods, the earliest form of the cross spear, serving as both sword and spear. Its owner was the Nameless King and deific hunter of dragons, and the sword spears imbued with lightning, of which he was the heir. It's really making some thick, juicy references here. Anyway, same weapon as the Dragon Slayer axe, basically. And the Storm Curved Sword, imbued with the strength of the Storm Drake. And the Nameless King, ally of the ancient dragons, fought beside the Storm Drake in countless battles. When the great beast fell, the king claimed his soul, as was the custom in the Age of Gods. And I suppose the weapon that lets you do the same kind of shockwave moves that he was doing. And of course Lightning Storm. Miracle of the Nameless King, allied to the ancient dragons, calls forth furious bolts of lightning. Once a slayer of dragons, the former king and the war god tamed the Storm Drake, on which led a lifetime of battle. And this miracle is likely a tale of their bond. And I think this is the ability that he does in second phase, which we barely got to see. Well, so far I've been going with weapons, and I might as well choose the one that looks more like a quality weapon to me. So here, curved sword go.
Thou to choose thy fate all the more, should thy fate inhale such foul betrayal.
That's the first time we had this dialogue, and I skipped it. Hoo boy. I'm looking at supplies. Still plenty of green blossoms. Don't really have to worry about anything else. Still plenty of reasons too. Speaking of, I'd prefer to have my lightning reasons back in here.
Welcome.
And then we get like 2 level ups or so. No, I don't think we are getting 2 level ups. Should definitely put a few points on endurance still. Don't have a lot of endurance at the moment. Maybe get that to 25 for now, and after that I'll focus down dexterity again, because that needs to go up. Well, let's go see what manner of havoc this beautiful assortment of rings is going to yield. Maybe to make it more fun, I should also be unequipping my gear. All that we'll be wearing is the good old loincloth we had at the start of the game. Oh yeah, let's go back to basics and put on the entire master set. Minus 153. Oh goodness, it's not a pretty sight. I've become a shriveled up husk since what we used to be like at the start of the game. All hollowed and... well, I can see the overgrown darks in our chest there as well. Hollow, lean, and starved. It's not much to look at. Well, they don't deal that much damage, do they? But imagine getting hit at this point by something that's more comparable. Let's go try it in the Grand Archives for a moment. Bet the Crystal Mage is going to just one-shot me. Grand Archives Bonfire, yeah. What do you want to bet is just going to one-shot me? do want to see, actually. I do want to see, I want to know. Come at me. It's almost a one-shot. Not entirely, but almost. Oh, it's some heavy damage. Right, let me get my proper gear back on. What was I using? Hornet ring. My Dex ring. Claw-on-Fear ring. There you are. And of course the vigor thing. The chain. And I will get my dark mask back on together with the Legion armor. Here we are. Drake blood gauntlets, and I was using great, being invaded. Damn it, what was I using in terms of legs? This? I think so. Oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. No, you. You is what we want in PvP. And I need to get my seats on in case it tries to lure me to the Crystal Sage. Ah, there you are. Just throw a fucking knife at me. Ow. I mean, nice magic damage, dude. Oh crap, I'm not using my What the fuck is that range? Well, that was pretty good though. The 2 combo definitely works. It's not on the dual wheel, it's just on the 1 spam. Was going well until something happened. What exactly that something was, I'm not sure. Was the same as the one guy that invaded us in Analondo, where Eri fell off the Boreal Valiant and got grappled due to the Dark Hand. The clipping range of the sword is just ridiculous. Much like with the twin blades that I was using. Right, let me get my great bow out before we end things. And maybe use the Hawk Ring. So what I'm hoping to achieve is that I can kill the Crystal Sage without him being tempted to teleport away. Don't know, will I be able to hit here? Okay, so you will be able to hit me here. He left. Okay, so can't snipe him easily at the start. You do have to deal with him throughout the area. That's a shame. I was hoping that perhaps we could get him down without having to worry about him in the rest of the area, but no. I guess we can't. Which, I guess, also means I'll see you next time.